Hey, welcome back to Album April. It's April 15th, and today I listened to In Rainbows by Radiohead. If you were to ask people what the best Radiohead album is, I think most of the answers are going to be one of three options: OK Computer, Kid A, and In Rainbows. I listened to OK Computer years ago, and I reviewed Kid A last year, so it only felt natural to review In Rainbows this year. If I'm being completely honest, my first impression of In Rainbows is, wow, I can barely understand what Tom York is saying anymore. I don't know if this was a stylistic choice or if he just ate a peanut butter sandwich before every single recording session, but it was rough trying to figure out what the lyrics were. But once I got past that, I thought this album was pretty good. I didn't like it as much as I liked OK Computer, but I did like it more than Kid A. Most of the songs are still pretty abstract, but unlike Kid A, they don't really blend together the way that those kind of did for me. From where I'm standing, it feels like there was more of an effort put in to give every song its own identity. I mean, it's still not the most accessible music. It definitely doesn't sound like pop music or anything like that, but they gave you something to work with. A lot of critics have described In Rainbows as feeling like Radiohead going back to the more human sides, and I agree with that. There were points in Kid A where it seemed abstract to the point of just being obtuse. This felt slightly more down to earth. My favorite song from In Rainbows was Jigsaw Falling Into Place. This one had a really good riff to it, really good production, and I liked the arc that the song traveled. There was definitely a build up and intensity throughout the whole thing. And one thing that I don't really remember being a factor at all in Kid A was Tom York belting, because I know from the songs like Fake Plastic Trees or Creep that he is a great singer and he can sing with his whole chest. But it just seems like in these more abstract, artsy-fartsy albums, he just wants to do a falsetto the whole time. The lyrics, what I could understand, I still couldn't really understand. It's sort of just like that Red Hot Chili Peppers, Fall Out Boy word salad. I don't really care what it's about. As long as it's not about something horrible, I'll be fine. But what I could pick up did contribute to the sort of chaotic energy the song had. It wasn't just Jigsaw, though. There were other songs from this album that I liked a lot. Weird Fish / Arpeggi, which is certainly quite the title. I enjoyed that one. I also liked Body Snatchers and Reckoner. There weren't any songs on this album that I disliked, but I didn't care for the last track, Videotape. Though I honestly feel like I wouldn't care about it at all if it wasn't the closing track of the album. It's like they took the idea of going out with a bang and said, we're going to do the exact opposite of that. But anyway, do I think that In Rainbows holds up? Yes, I do. I liked it more than I liked Kid A, definitely. I still prefer their earlier work. I still think that the Bends and OK Computer are the best they ever were, but this is still good. I do think it's worth a listen. And just like that, we are halfway through Album April. I'll see you tomorrow.